Hello and welcome to another episode of the Classical Republican. Right now we are leaving. We just left Ferrara, which was a site of many battles during the Italian Wars, and we've crossed into the Veneto. It's the Veneto province today, and it was the terra firma of the old Venetian Republic. So we are in what was ruled for centuries by the old Republic of Venice. Since I have you here, we'll talk about some of the writings of Mazzini that I've been reading just very shortly, because a lot of things that he was talking about have all come into being. So things like publicity in foreign affairs and trying to get to the public to push for on an issue in international affairs. That was one of his ideas. Using diplomacy, but bringing the people into it. This is some beautiful countryside here. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit on some of these buildings up there. A lot of these buildings are much more modern than what you would have seen in the old Republic. Passing through Canaro now. So the Mazzini wrote for a truly national war. Oh wait, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about. Let's go to publicity. Oh wait. So in Publicity on Foreign Affairs, he talks about how you need to bring the people in. You need to have deliberations that are not secret. And so that's something that I think we take for granted today. And sometimes, when it comes to government deliberations, we almost go the pendulum has swung to the opposite direction, and we don't, we have too much view on our deliberating councils, and so the people are afraid to, politicos are afraid to, actually discuss compromise or negotiate, because they don't have the, they're too afraid of losing the next election. So I do wonder how Mazzini would feel about that, going in the opposite extreme. Next we have a piece by Mazzini called The European Question. Now, he wrote this essay primarily for the British. He wrote it in English. It was in 1847, so right before all the revolutions of 1848. And he talks about how every group of people deserves the right to national self-determination. That violence is only a legitimate means when everything else, every other peaceful means is impossible. And he also talks about other nations taking part in helping with liberation, and he says that they should not use force, but they should use aid and more rhetorical help with getting all the getting the empires to not have such a stranglehold on these